was a huge fan of a show called SpongeBob SquarePants. It was one of my favorite shows, but I am not anymore because I find out that there is one episode that never aired on TV. I gonna tell you my story now. I was home alone. It was late at night and I was trying to sleep, but it can't, so I decided to stay awake. I switch on the TV but nothing interesting was there. Then I go on Nickelodeon channel to see that some SpongeBob episode was there. But no, then I reminded that I have some SpongeBob DVDs. There was many DVDs, but that one I caught my eye was different than others. The title was handwritten and it was saying SpongeBob Unseen Episode. I thought that this is some episode that Nickelodeon aired years later and almost nobody remembers it. The cover of the DVD was strange. It looked like SpongeBob with no eyes standing outside in night. But it was too blurry. I popped DVD to my player, but only thing that I got was just a black screen. I give it up and try to sleep, but curiosity kept me still. I tried to play DVD again. That was a mistake. This time instead of black screen it showed a red text written on a white background saying, "This is a lost SpongeBob episode. All footage here belongs to Nickelodeon Studios. Warning: some parts are contain scenes that may be disturbing to viewers under 16. Watch at your own risk." I repeated the words in my mind. I know that SpongeBob had some dark scenes but there aren't disturbing. Then the text faded out to picture of a noose. After about 10 seconds it cut to a SpongeBob intro. I caught something off guard. The colors in intro were changing every 3 seconds and some parts of theme song were played backwards. Weird, I thought to myself. Anyway, the title card appeared and it looked different. Instead of words there was numbers, 002769544666094, written on black and white background. What was also weird was that instead of music there were some footsteps sounds followed by some unsettling humming sounds. Episode began with an outside view of SpongeBob's house. But there was no music. Then camera panned to one window in which sat SpongeBob. He looked very depressed and he was crying. His bedroom looked really ruined. After about 30 seconds of this he got up and walked out of the room, but before next scene appeared the camera cuts to red static. After 1 minute it cuts to picture of Patrick's surprised face while some women voice singing backwards played in background. After another static it showed a scene of Mr. Krabs in his office. A dark figure walked in and started chopping Mr. Krabs with knife. He screamed in pain while hyper-realistic blood splattered everywhere. Scene cut off and then series of scary images appeared on screen. After that it showed a SpongeBob sitting in dark basement with death people. Camera cutted to black and then it shoved SpongeBob hanging from noose. The rest of episode is just static and screaming. Then the episode ended. I was shocked by this. Then I put the DVD in trash can decided to never watch it again. After watching this episode I had terrible nightmares and hallucinations. So if you find this episode, don't watch it. Stay up to date on your fandom. Stay up to date.